what you do in this damn ring and a lot less about what you do in your bedroom.
As a pillar, Sammy, you're one of the first cracks in the foundation of this company because the two of you are a PR disaster waiting to happen week after week after week.
For the past few weeks, I have been wondering what the heck is going on with Sammy Guevara's and Ty Conti's on-screen character.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Each week, the boos towards their characters are getting louder. Dan Lambert is killing them on the mic. And last week, it was allegedly confirmed that AEW removed some of the crowd boos from Sammy Guevara's and Ty Conti's promo segment. Just a few months ago, Sammy had an insane match with Cody Rhodes, and Ty Conti and Anna Jay had a banger of a match against the Bunny and Penelope Ford. The match was held as one of Ty's best, and many people believed it was her breakout match that showed that she has what it takes to make a name for herself in this industry. Both had climbed the ranks and rose to the top. But since their top moments, both stars have fell from favor with the fans and become very cringy and awkward on TV. It seems that the fans are not enjoying the two as an on-screen couple, even though they are dating in real life. It also seems that many people do not like the couple because they believe that their relationship timeline interlopes in both of their previous relationships. Another issue with Ty and Sammy is the fact that their characters seem to be stagnant since being in this on-screen relationship. Ty hasn't had a match or feud with anyone. Instead, she has been placed in Sammy's feud, and her appearance in his feud cost him his TNT title. Since splitting with the Inner Circle and defeating Cody Rhodes to become the TNT champion, Sammy has failed to keep his momentum as a singles competitor. His individual gimmick has not progressed. In comparison to Sammy, Ortiz and Santana has started to get cheered and have the crowd behind them. Not because of themselves, but because of the promo skills and the fan love for Eddie Kingston. A week before they appeared on screen with Kingston, they attempted to cut a promo on Jericho without Eddie, and it failed horribly. The crowd began to turn on them. So in comparison to Ortiz and Santana, Sammy may need a manager, a tag team partner, or he needs to be the face of his own faction. Either way, he needs to find a way to repair the damage done to his character. Ty should be built up more as an individual character. For many, her and Sammy's relationship seems overexposed. It's too reminiscent of Cody's and Brandy's relationship in the company, where one character seems to lean off the other and not have much going on outside of the other person. Many people are wondering if Ty would still be relevant in the company if she wasn't attached to Sammy. Her talent is being put into question, and that is not a very good thing at this moment. Ty needs to start her own storyline outside of Sammy and Top team. She should venture out into starting a feud with one of the top heels in the women's division. She could use her rank to build up momentum to go after the top stars, or she could be used to build up another up-and-coming women's star. She could also be entered into the Owens Hart Women's Tournament. If they do neither of these options, the best thing for Sammy and Ty to do is to turn heel and for American Top Team to turn face. Maybe revamp the feud instead of keeping it stale. It also doesn't help that Sammy and Ty have chopped up the fans' criticism about their relationship to nothing but haters, bots, and angry or jealous fans who think they know about their private lives when they in fact don't. They're ignoring the feedback from the fans has seemed to make the feedback louder and the criticism harsher. The on-screen heat that the two are getting seems like it will not be going away anytime soon. Maybe they should be on separate shows, with one on Rampage and the other on Dynamite. Whatever the solution is, maybe Ty and Sammy should just split on screen before they both drag each other down. It also doesn't help that Sammy's past comments towards Sasha Banks are being brought back up, as well as his involvement between the fractured relationship of Impact Wrestling and AEW back in 2021. According to a report from Slam Wrestling, Chris Jericho pitched an idea to AEW president Tony Khan about having Guevara show up on Impact in the wake of his quitting the Inner Circle. Khan reportedly contacted Impact, and the sides agreed to a way of writing Guevara into an angle. Plans were made to shoot the angle the next day, but Impact reportedly received a message from Sammy himself complaining about the creative direction that Impact was taking him. According to Slam's report, Impact then reached out to Khan and Jericho with Sammy's displeasure. The report then states Jericho reached out to Impact Executive Vice President Don Callis about banning Guevara from Impact's premises. By the time Guevara arrived in Nashville, he received a message from Jericho advising him to return home and not to head to Impact's shooting location. At the time, AEW management was very concerned that Sammy may have adversely affected the working relationship between the two promotions. Yes, I know that Conti is supposed to be having a on-screen feud with Paige VanZant, but let's be honest, both of them suck at promos. Paige isn't on the show enough to build a feud, and her on-screen presence is not impressive. That's why earlier in the video I suggested that Conti start a feud with someone in the company more recognizable as a pro wrestling star than Paige VanZant. Both women need a better feud, and hopefully this one can get fixed before it gets any worse. Paige could possibly go after Anna Jay to get to Ty. Make the feud personal by going after Ty's on-screen best friend. Paige could convince Anna Jay to become her friend by letting her know that Ty only used her to get over, or she only used her to make herself look good. Anything would be better than what we are currently getting from both of these women. It seems like the only person that is benefiting from this current feud is Dan Lambert. Right now, he is looking like one heck of a good manager as well as an on-screen character. He's even outshining Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page in his promo work. On top of that, he is using the fans' criticism and feedback for Sammy and Ty against them. That's why right now in this feud, Dan Lambert is shining and Ty and Sammy are losing. Dan is using the frustrations of the fans to his advantage. Since Ty and Sammy do not use the fans' feedback, someone should. And right now, Dan Lambert and American Top Team are using it to make Sammy and Ty look like terrible baby faces. The feud between Sammy and American Top Team should be over. I understand that they are trying to use the story of Sammy getting the rematch by annoying Scorpio until he decides to teach him a lesson, but at this point, someone else needs a shot at the title besides Sammy. Even if he does put on a good performance at the Battle of the Belts, I'm not sure if that will change the fans or make them cheer for him and Ty. Right now, something else needs to be done with Sammy's character. Who knows? At Battle of the Belts, maybe this could be the end of this long, drawn-out story between Sammy Guevara, Ty Conti, and American Top Team. These are my final thoughts. Thank you for watching. Leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time.